St. Mark's has two ministries which focus on supporting members of our congregation. The lay Eucharistic ministers are trained to provide the Eucharist for those of us who, perhaps due to a temporary illness, are not able to come to church, or for a more permanent condition that prevents us from being here. They also assist Paul or Joan in providing a monthly Eucharistic service at both Friendship Village and First Community. The ministry with which I am most familiar is the Stephen Ministry. It was begun in 1975 by Dr. Kenneth Houck, who is a pastor and a clinical psychologist. He saw needs in his congregation that he alone was just not able to provide. There are now more than 11,000 congregations representing more than 160 Christian denominations in all 50 United States, 10 Canadian provinces, and 24 other countries. Paul was very familiar with Stephen Ministry because he had that program in his Dayton parish. So when he arrived here to be with us, he felt that would be a good program to establish here. In August of 2009, Joan Maynard and I went off to Pittsburgh to spend a week being trained as Stephen Ministry leaders. After our return, we recruited our first group of Stephen ministers who spent approximately 9 months, 2 hours every week, being trained. We currently have 12 Stephen ministers. None of us move through life without experiencing difficult times. It may be a loss of a job. It may be a divorce. It could be a death of a loved one. It could be family problems. The list is endless. The role of the Stephen minister is not that of a therapist. It is not the Stephen minister's job to fix the difficult problem. It is the promise that I will walk with you as we move together through this time. 2 weeks ago, in the foreword day by day, there was a familiar quote from 1 Corinthians. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. The writer for that day said, love is demanding, and the more we live, the more we tend to recognize love in action in the lives of people who touch our lives. I have been a member of St. Mark's since 1972. As a result, I've had the opportunity to know many wonderful people who have touched my life. There is a lot of love in action in this congregation. Our Stephen ministers are a prime example. It has been my